everyone, it's your pal Katie from Adult Services, and I am here today to talk about using Hoopla for your book club. Now, good news right now is that we have so many ways to read a book from your home on your phone, tablet, Kindle, or laptop. So get your e-readers out. The three apps that we use for books are Overdrive Libby, Axis 360, and Hoopla, which is the one we're going to focus on today. Now, all of these are available from the CLPL website. That's clpl.org. And they're available as an app for your device, which is awesome. You can have so many books at your fingertips on your tablet and your phone and your computer. They are all worth looking into and offer so many benefits. But we think by far the best choice for book clubs is Hoopla, because numerous people are able to check out the same book at the same time. There is no wait list. All the titles are available immediately, which is such a great resource for everybody, especially if your book club has had trouble in the past finding enough copies of the book. So you can get to Hoopla by going to the CLPL website, clpl.org, selecting e-library at the top of the page, and then selecting Hoopla. If this is your first time using Hoopla, you'll need to set up an account. So you'll search for Crystal Lake Public Library and enter your library card number. Once you do that, you'll probably also need to set up a username and password. So you can also go to the App Store on your iPhone or Android device and download the app from there. And you can read, listen, and watch from your computer as well. Because Hoopla doesn't just have ebooks and e-audiobooks. There are movies and music too. Let me show you. So to find Hoopla from the CLPL website, you're going to want to navigate to clpl.org, which I have here on my phone browser, and then you'll click on Menu over here on the left. You'll scroll down a little bit and you'll see these 4 icons. You'll want to click e-library, and then you'll scroll down from there and you can scroll across like this to see what's available within each app, and you can click straight into Hoopla. Now let me show you what it looks like when you need to get into Hoopla. So you're going to be brought to this page, and you're going to, if you haven't made an account yet, you're going to say Get Started Today. Okay. Now let's say we navigate here, but we have never logged in before. We've never created a login. So we're going to click on Get Started Today. So here I've filled out my information, my email address, and a password. So I'm going to go ahead once I've filled that out and say Agree. Now I have to choose my library. So if your phone is set to location detection, our library might just pop up on the list. Now let's say it didn't. Let's go ahead and type 60014 and we get a list of libraries again. I'm going to select, of course, Crystal Lake Public Library because that's where I go. And once I've selected my library, I'm going to hit Next. This is the point where you're going to need your library card number. So you type that in, and once you've typed that in, you'll click Sign Me Up. Here's what the Hoopla app looks like from my phone. So now that we're in here, you can see what I've recently borrowed. You can see books that have been recommended for me. You can see recent favorites and current popular items, which is pretty fun. Now, let's take a look at the many book club friendly categories. So we're going to scroll back up and we're going to click on ebooks. Okay, so it's going to take us to the popular tab. Popular tab is a great banner at the top that kind of sorts out some really well, popular items right now, and I want to show you this book club banner. So recommended reading for book clubs. Oh, hello. Now, these are some of the, kind of hot topic books right now. And scroll down a little bit. Most of them have both of the ebook and the audiobook options, which is pretty cool. So accessibility for everybody in your book club. Now I'm going to go back. Let's look at some other ways to find books. So this front page here is going to show you popular items, including Bridgerton, which is the Bridgerton series by Julia Quinn. You may have heard of it, as it's super popular on Netflix right now. And we'll just scroll down a little bit, see what else we got here. All different types of books, a lot of really new, fresh takes. And I'm going to scroll back up. Now we're going to go right over here into genres. So genres is categorized in a few ways. At the top here we have our popular genres. We already looked at book club recommendations Q1, and I believe that they update those in the 4 quarters. So you can see lots of options for you and your book club groups. I also enjoy critic picks, can't miss books of 2020. And again, they'll try and put both the audio and the ebook in the same spot for you. And they also have some nonfiction as well. So I'm just going to scroll down here a little bit. Another popular, I know this is a popular genre for book clubs, is historical fiction. So let's take a look at 2020's best historical fiction and see what we have here. Lots of really great varied titles for everyone. Let's scroll down a little bit and see what else we have. So we have some of our standard book genres. We also break it down into different popular types. So let's see. Conversations on Race is a great one for a discussion book club. Fresh literary fiction, another great one. Let's take a look in there. And you're going to find a lot of really great diverse voices as well. One of my other favorites down here, we got LGBTQ plus stories and experiences, Native American and stories and experiences, Muslim stories and experiences, own voices, Rising Stars, best debuts of the year. So if you want to be like in the know, you want to be reading the hot book as soon as it hits the shelves, this is a great spot to check. And the ever popular true crime genre, which breaks down into different types of crime. And I love a good heist, so let's click on heists and robberies and let's see what we get here. Ooh, lots of good ones. Very cool. So much to choose from. Again, you can check out these books immediately. You don't have to wait on any holds or somebody else finishing the book before you, which is why this app, Hoopla, is the best, we think, for book clubs. Let's take a look at how fiction is broken down in the ebook section. So we'll click on genres again, and we will go down to regular fiction. Okay, it is broken down into so many categories. So let's say you wanted to check out historical fiction in general. So we'll scroll down here to historical, and you can see it's broken down into ancient, Civil War era, colonial America, Revolution, medieval, Renaissance, World War I, and World War II, just to name a few. So there's really something for everyone, and lots of different ways to find it. Some popular book club titles right now that you can get to. Let's take a look. So, The Mother-in-Law is a really popular title. Let's look that up in the search bar here. Aha, by Sally Hepworth. So here's the e-audiobook. for the mother-in-law. Twisty, compelling new audiobook. Another very popular choice right now is Grace Year by Kim Liggett. As you can see, I'm just typing into that search bar, clicking search. E-audiobook for Grace Year by Kim Liggett. A really popular YA title right now is The 1000th Floor by Katharine McGee. So let's see what that looks like. Whoop. And you can see there's 2 books from the series here, Katharine McGee. And another really popular YA title right now is Radio Silence by Alice Oseman. So let's take a look there. As you can see, the search function is very simple. It will show you titles, and if there is an artist or an author matching that, it'll show you that under artists, which is really nice. Very straightforward. Now, sometimes when you type something in and it has, many, this looks like, here's a band called Radio Silence. Here's an album called Radio Silence. So you'll want to scroll down a little bit. Now, here's the book, Radio Silence by Alice Oseman, as well as the unabridged e-audio version. So lots of ways to search and find different things. You might be curious, how many items can you borrow a month? Well, right now we are set to 6 items a month per CLPL card holder. And I have hit my limit for the month. I cannot borrow any more titles this month. But here is what I was looking at before. So let's just open one up and see what it looks like. So I checked out The Missing of Claire de Lune. And when you want to check it out, you'll see the button, the blue button there will say check out or download. I already did, so I'm just going to click on resume and we can see what it looks like in the app. So you don't necessarily need an e-reader to use this app. You can do it straight from the app. You don't have to download it to a specific e-reader. One thing to note is that with the borrows, you're going to want to make sure that you borrow what you really want to read or watch. Because once you hit your 6 borrows for the month, that's it. You have to wait till the next month for your other borrows. There will be items this month, February, that will be basically, they don't count towards your total. And so you'll be able to check out as many of those items as you want. Can't see them yet because it is still January today, but soon you will see those. So this banner will be updated at that point. You can also borrow movies, audiobooks, comics, music, television. If you want to borrow a movie, you get it for 3 days. If you want to borrow music, you get it for 7 days. There are so many great options here.
And that's it. That's all you have to do to get Hoopla on your phone or tablet. Of course, it's going to look a little bit different on each screen, but I hope that that was an easy and simple to follow introductory way to get Hoopla on your phone right now. So I hope if you have any questions at all that you go ahead and email us or give us a call. Visit us at clpl.org for any information. We also have chat available for anybody that needs help setting up their device. We are here for you, and we want you to have a great book club, whether it's your first book club, you're just starting one, or whether you have a well-established book club and you want to update yourselves, get some new and fresh books in different ways. Right now, especially because we are still, in this pandemic. So, if you have any questions at all, again, visit us at clpl.org. And I hope you enjoyed this quick little intro into getting Hoopla and what its benefits are for you and your book club group. Thank you again, and I hope you're enjoying the book club fair today. Bye, everyone.